Hey Dan, I was listening to NPR earlier today, and there was an interview with Dr. Carl Hart, a neuroscientist who wrote a book titled High Price, advocating for decriminalization across the board of drugs. He outlined many of the myths surrounding drugs, such as crack cocaine, especially relating to addiction, effects on pregnancies, and long-term effects on the human body. I submitted a video to the r/Pogobat subreddit, which was an interview on MSNBC with Dr. Hart. Here they focused a lot on pregnancy and addiction. I'll be honest, I paused the video halfway through to record this because I was so eager to share my thoughts. The link is in the description of this video. The link takes you to the video on the author's website. There's also another video from the Huffington Post Live. So anyways, here are my thoughts. Decriminalization is a huge risk, obviously, but a gradual decriminalization, especially with having regulated dispensaries controlled by the government, would be beneficial in the long term. Drug sales could be taxed, quantities could be tracked by individual, so that an individual couldn't exceed a certain quota per week, month, year, whatever. Plus, police resources could be focused on violent crimes like domestic abuse, rape, murder, that kind of thing. Decriminalizing drugs might have an interesting effect on the drug use of the population as well. I'm of the school of thought that addiction will actually be less common, especially in teens and young adults. See, teens tend to do things that are illegal just because they're illegal, and drugs are a big part of that. So if they become legal, I'm sure that usage will rise. Obviously, like, everyone knows. Once they're legal, usage will rise, but I don't think addiction will. Another point addressed by Dr. Hart was the racism inherent in our police and justice system. The majority of criminals charged with substance-related offenses are African American and Latino, even though these two groups are not the majority of substance users in America at all, obviously. But they make up the prisons, they make up all those charged. So obviously something needs to be done about that, and decriminalization would obviously help that.